Good morning, everyone, and welcome again to our Hatcher-Stewart ribbon cutting ceremony. I am Janine Boston, and I serve as your provost and senior vice president for academic affairs. To our 30th president and CEO, Dr. A. Zachary Faison Jr., and First Lady, Board of Trustee members present today, administrators, faculty, staff, and even students who are joining us this morning. I say Happy New Year and welcome. It's indeed a pleasure to greet you this morning and celebrate this auspicious occasion, saluting the state of the art renovations that mark the reopening of Hatcher-Stewart here at Edward Waters University. This building, this refuge of teaching and learning, was erected in 1969, more than 50 years ago. Our Edward Waters College faculty at the time were paying 35 cents for gas. They were actually paying about $135 a month for rent, or on average about $15,000 for a home when this building was erected. And so, like our president likes to say, from whence we've come. Some of us were in preschool, some of us weren't even born yet. And so this marks an incredible moment in the history of this institution. There were a number of scientific phenomena happening at the time. It was in 1969 that two computers, one located at UCLA and one at Stanford, had their first electronic or technological exchange. And it was known as ARPANET then, and we call it Internet today. So from whence we come. And it happened in a building just like this one. And so, keeping with our mission here at Edward University, that asserts that this institution seeks to develop excellence in scholarship, research, and service for the betterment of humanity, we celebrate the reopening of Hatcher-Stewart. Today marks a significant new chapter in the lives of our students, faculty, this institution, and this community. This is where knowledge will be fostered, intended for the betterment of humanity. So I welcome you to this ribbon cutting today, and remember, the best is yet to come. We will now have a prayer by Pastor Bryant Wilkins.
Let's pray. Most wise and powerful God, we come morning just to tell you thank you. Thank you for your goodness, your grace, and your glory. We thank you because it's obvious by what we witnessed today, your favor has been multiplied among us here at the Waters University. We thank you because you've given us the opportunity to see what so many years ago may not have even been able to perceive. They would witness results of faith and the faithfulness of you. So now, Lord, consecrate this space and that our souls always look up with the steadfast hope that our will be continually lost and dying. Let us leave here today challenged and charged to continue to change the world, not asking ourselves what the world needs. Let us ask ourselves what makes us come alive. The world needs people who have come alive. So in Jesus' name, we give thanks for these things. Amen.
Good morning, my name is Michael Wells. I serve as the Vice President for Institutional Effectiveness, Operations Systems Management, and Process Optimization here at the Edward Waters University. Bring greetings on behalf of the Board of Trustees, the President, the administration, faculty, staff, and students, and all friends of the university. Today, as mentioned, we are looking to unveil a long-awaited improvement, renovation to a building that's served the campus very well for over 50 years. Once those of you who do choose to go in, you will see new flooring, new lighting, technology. You'll see new ceiling tiles, innovative bathrooms. You will see improved furniture opportunities in the faculty lounge as well as the main lounge. So we're very excited for this building to be reopened as a place to serve our students, faculty, and staff as we live out the mission of Open Waters University. So for those of you who have attended today, certainly I thank you for being here. Or
this is the first major renovation project that this institute has undertaken since that time. We kind of began this process back in about 2021. Some of you all will recall, Dr. Randall, when we put the ribbon on our new biology laboratory. That was about a $250,000 investment did. So as people often hear me say, it's eating the elephant what, piece by piece. And so this just marks another step in our continuing progress here that Equity Water City University is that we're doing everything that we can to provide a living and learning and instructional environment that is competitive and relevant for the dynamic students that we certainly serve. I think I actually see, and I'm glad to see them back earlier. Can I say, is that my vice president for Student Government Association? Good to see you, Jermaine. It's good to see you. Thank you folks for being here. Big Evans. It's good to see you. So good to see you. I want to make sure that I also acknowledge the presence of two other members of our distinguished board of trustees that are here. Dr. Edward Wheeler, would you please stand? And he's joined by his wife, Ms. Wheeler. Let us stand and acknowledge you. And then Trustee Charles Spencer, who actually is the chair of our Buildings and Grounds Committee. And so certainly thank you so much for being here today. I see members of the executive cabinet that are here. Would you please stand? All members of the executive cabinet that are here today, would you please stand and let us recognize you? Thank you so very much for being here. All the staff of Edward Waters, I see department chairs and directors and all Edward Waters University staff. Would you please stand and let us recognize you? Please let us stand. Thank you. Thank you so very much for being here. I'd like to recognize the First Lady of Edward Waters University. Please stand. Any alumni that are here, I think I saw one or two earlier. Would you please stand? Thank you. Thank you so very much for being here today, alumni of Edward Waters University. Well, there are a couple of things that I do want to make sure that I highlight. As you heard Dr. West, we invested nearly $2 million in renovating this space. So what you will see already just the outside of the edifice, brand new windows that were installed in this facility. The parking lot, I know some of you all might not know that have been here, it's brand new. We didn't have a parking lot. This building for faculty. The parking lot was brand new. Installation of new restrooms and facilities, new flooring, painting, lighting throughout. We also have a wonderful main lobby that we think is conducive for our students and our faculty. A brand new faculty lounge, faculty furniture. All of the flooring, all the ceilings have been completely redone throughout. So again, this is the continuation of our effort to uplift the infrastructure throughout the Edward Waters University campus environment. And again,
We know that this is not necessarily that we have feel that we've arrived, but what we also want to do is make sure that we mark progress. That again, we are continuing to make progress throughout the footprint of our campus. And particularly, it was not by happenstance that we chose to make this investment in this facility, which you all know is our largest academic facility that's on our campus, and it's the primary facility in which our faculty disseminate instruction and our students participate in their learning. So this was very strategic that we wanted to make sure that we centered this particular locale as a place that we would invest quite heavily at the forefront. There are a number of persons that I would be remiss if I did not especially thank. I'd like for Dr. Stephanie Campbell to please stand and let us recognize Dr. Campbell this morning. Thank you. I know that there were members of a faculty team that met with Dr. Campbell and our former provost in kind of ideating around what this space would look like. If you would stand, if let us recognize you, or just wave at us, any faculty that were part of that committee. Certainly want to thank you for your work in helping us to bring today's vision to fruition. I certainly also I especially recognize Dr. Michael Lewis. Dr. Lewis, would you please stand? He is a modest, he does not like the spotlight, but his work over the past 18 months of helping us to get to this day has been absolutely remarkable. And Dr. West, I want to publicly acknowledge and thank you for your tremendous commitment in making today possible. Again, I also want to make sure that we recognize and appreciate how important this is for our students. This is the place and space in which they're making all that we can to make sure that our spaces are relevant, they're cutting edge, and that they are spaces that are conducive for their output performance in terms of their learning. So we are excited to do this today to support our students, and we look forward to our students' return on Thursday and Friday. And so we're excited that we're able to open this facility for our faculty and for our students. So I don't know about you, but it's unseasonably cold here in Jacksonville today. So I'm not going to talk too much longer. But again, I just want to thank all of you all for your support, all of you all for coming out. Certainly our collective board of trustees, chair of our board of his absence, and just our entire community recognize all of them for their tremendous support and their ongoing commitment to their regards. So with that, I'm going to invite Mr. Woodward. I don't think you knew you were going to do this. Now that you're here, I'm going to invite you to come forward. I'm going to invite our first lady, our members of our board of trustees. I'd like to invite our faculty. Faculty. But any members of our faculty, any representative member of our faculty that would like to come. There he is. Okay, come on down. Hey, y'all. Okay, I thought I saw you. Like, would you come as well? Our provost, certainly, please, and provost, would you come? Good to see you, Dr. Crawford. Thank you so much for being here. All right. And if we can, I think we're going to come around, we're going to come in the front, behind, let's come behind. Behind. So with that, that concludes our formal
program this morning. Thank all of you all for welcome to come in and take a look. I certainly want to make sure that you all have an opportunity to come in and have a chance to look inside the facility.